know what was really, really fun in my column on Monday?
What's
and look,
that?
I get a kick out of these kind of football nerdy things. Going back and seeing how Cooper Kupp was scouted and finding out from Les Snead that his first encounter with Cooper Kupp was when he was a camper at the Peyton Manning, at the Manning Passing Academy in Thibodaux, Louisiana in 2015. I don't know. Those are things that are just so much fun that when you're just asking questions and talking to people, you discover little tiny factoids like that, and it just is a lot of fun. That led the Los Angeles Rams, then the St. Louis Rams. That led the Los Angeles Rams in 2017 in Sean McVay's first year to draft Cooper Kupp. Anyway,
no, Peter, I love Peter. Peter,
let you know one of the things that was fun for me this week.
I love stories like that, Peter. I mean, let's not forget that potentially the MVP for a fourth time in this league and back-to-back in this league was a quarterback at Butte College. And Jeff Tedford, the Cal coach, went to Butte College to look at a tight end there. And he's like, who's this quarterback that's here? And that's how Aaron Rodgers wound up at Cal. And we all know the rest is history. And there's so many stories like that. I love them. I absolutely love stories like that. You know,
and how about going back to the guy who preceded him to Brett Favre at Southern Miss, and 6 weeks before he starts his senior year at Southern Miss, he's in a horrible car wreck, gets 30 inches of his intestine removed.
Oh God!
He's playing with a bag, and he goes to Florida State. Was it Florida State? He went somewhere to some huge school and beat him. And just, those are the kind of things that you sort of remember when you think about the really great players. Never mind Tom Brady lasting to the end of the sixth round, behind Gio Carmazzi. 100 picks behind Gio Carmazzi, for crying out loud.
I know.
Anyway,
everyone's got a story. So you mentioned Kupp, Peter. Where do you stand on the concept of this now 17th regular season game and records that can be broken with a 17th regular season game? Especially, I saw the Patriots tweeted out that Mac Jones set the record for touchdown passes by a Patriots rookie, breaking Jim Plunkett's record. But somebody pointed out Plunkett did that in 14 regular season games, and Mac's done it in 16 with a 17th to boot. So there have been these asterisks for decades. I'm wondering about the newest one in your estimation, Peter.
Well, just as when Roger Maris hit his 61st home run, to surpass Babe Ruth in more than 154 games, which is how many games that Babe Ruth, that was the length of the season when Ruth hit 60. That's just the way a season is now. And mentally, you can have an asterisk about it because for 43 seasons, the NFL played 16 games. And I think it's beyond idiotic that they went to a 17th game when they're always screaming about player safety. But be that as it may, whatever a guy gets in a season, he got that in a season. And you can mentally think that if for some reason Cooper Kupp passes Michael Thomas or whatever records he sets, you ought to asterisk him. But, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to make a point that's just the way it is. There could be 17 games for the next 43 years. I doubt it, but there might be. And so I just think that's the way you have to do it.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.